So next we have this installer plugin. So go ahead and click on Install Importer Plugin. I'll click on Install, and now it's activating it. The great part about Astra, guys, is that you're gonna have access to hundreds of templates that you can design and you can control. So here I'll select Elementor because that's the page builder that we're using. Now you're gonna have access to all of these templates that you can use on your website. So we have a template for pretty much everything. So for example, we have one for yoga. And the great part about Astra is that they have all of the pages. So they have the home, you know, the courses, the about, the contact, and you get all of the images for free in this, and they import everything for you automatically, which is really, really cool. So let's import a template. I'll go back over here and I'll just say, I want to import this one for now. Click on Import Complete Sites. Now I want to remove the previous website. Now, if you don't want to delete your website, make sure that's not checked. However, I want a clean slate on my new websites, and I'll go ahead and click on Import. Now, before you do that, I just want to let you know that it will create a new menu for you, and it'll also update the pages for you for this specific template. But not to worry, again, remember, you can create as many pages as you want. So I will click on Import. And congratulations, this is now your new website. It's beautiful, everything's done for you. The guys over there at Astra, they just make some really good stuff. You know, now you can just go ahead and swap everything. So now you can go ahead and click on Edit with Elementor, and you can completely redesign this however you want, just like you did before earlier in the video. Now let's say, for example, you want to add another page to this, right? Let's say, for example, you are, I don't know, you're a lawyer and you want a terms and conditions page or something like that. We can go over here to Plus New and go to Page. So this will just be like terms page or something like that. Terms. Wait. Terms page. There we go. Terms. And then also for the sidebar, I want no sidebar, and then I want this stretched, right? And then we'll click on Publish and Publish. Now, when you create a page, you need to also assign it to the menu. So don't forget to assign your new pages to the menu. Because if you go to your website again and you go ahead and just check it out, I'll go over here to Visit Sites. Even if you make the page, it's not going to be visible on your menu. However, if you don't want a page visible on your menu, you don't have to have it. Remember, you can link them to your, your terms and conditions page. Now, whenever you want to link them to your page, you can click on View Page, and then this will be the actual terms page. You can just copy this, and then you can put it in the button there. Some people make pages that you don't want on the menu. You know, not everyone needs a privacy policy page on the menu, right? So you don't have to like be literal, but I'm just giving you an example. So let's go ahead and go to the dashboard, and then over here under Appearance, we'll go to Menus. So now let's say you want to drag in the pages that the starter template created, which are the Elementor ones. So we can drag in the home, the services, and the contacts. And then also we can go ahead and add those to the menu. And then we can also add terms to the menu if you want to add it. You know, you don't have to. However, if you want to add a drop down, I'll take the terms and I'll drop it under this menu. Now I will delete the About Us because we don't have anything on that page, and I'll also delete the Contact Us. It was our old school menu, you know, it had to go. And this is now our primary menu, and I'll click on Save Menu. But I'm going to go ahead and just leave this as a separate page, and then just click on Save Menu. Now let's go back to the front of the website. So now you'll see we have all of our pages here, and if we click on Terms, now we can click on Terms, and now we can design this, and we can also edit this with Elementor. However, remember, I don't want the title there, so if you do want to change that, you'll click Edit Page. And on the right side under the Astra settings, we can disable the title, click on Updates, and now we can do the same thing, rinse and repeat. So now we can edit this with Elementor, and then we can start designing this page with the page builder. Now, one thing to note, once you install that specific plugin, you'll get a new Astra Starter template, and you can go ahead and upload those templates on pretty much any page. So click on Starter Templates, and then what we can do is we can just go ahead and drag in any of these templates that we want. They also have blocks as well, which is really cool. So you can actually, and you can use these blocks on your website. So if you want to use a specific block, you can go ahead and just click on this, and then you can click on Import Block. And there you go. And then you can design this and style it and make it look really cool. So you can see how easy and fast it is now to make a website with Astra and Elementor. Now you can also do the same thing with the actual templates. So for example, let's say you're using this template, but you don't like the About Us page, right? You're like, nah, I don't like the About Us page. It kind of sucks. you can go through another one and say, you know what, I like this one. You know, I like this About Us page. And then you can do the same thing by clicking on Import Template. And ta-da! Now you have your new terms page, of course, but you'll probably put your terms and conditions here. But I just wanted to show you that you can go ahead and use these templates on various pages, but then you can change this to like the terms and conditions. Terms and conditions, and then you can put your terms, you know, you can delete all these sections because obviously there's nothing happy about terms and conditions unless your website, you know, offers something like that. But you can just start adding in text here and just say, you know, if you use our content, we'll sue you, we'll throw you in jail, and you know, all that stuff. And then they can, you know, read your terms and conditions. So I'll go ahead and click on update. That leads us to the next section. Now I do want to show you something really quick to help you emphasize the design. So over here under the dashboard, what I'll do is I'm going to show you actually that I use one of their templates, and just by adding some small changes, you can make it look a lot different. So under the starter templates, I'll go over here and I'll scroll down. There we go, all the way to the down, all the way to the down. What does that mean? And then here I have a digital agency. So this is the actual template that I used and I remastered it. Now this template, I do like it. I like the wireframe. However, I just felt there was a little gloom. You know, I felt it was a little dark and just kind of, you know, it was almost there. So what I did was I just took this theme, or took this template, and I redesigned it. So I turned it in from this to something like this, and you can see how it's similar. However, I added in little things like this flower, and I kind of gave it this minimalist, like kind of clean approach. We have these pencils right here, and if you look at their background, it's just this blue on blue on blue. And I just felt it was a little depressing, and that's why I decided to change it. So you can use my template for free. It comes with all the pages. I've redesigned all of the pages for all of you. But the whole point of this, guys, is saying that you can use these templates, and just by adding in different images, changing the color, and just by making some small tweaks, you can make this website pretty much anything. You can make this a cooking website. You can make it a lawyer website. So you don't necessarily need a specific theme for a specific niche. You can use any style and then just change the images, and then voila.